All right, Cindy, how many more travel days we got?
2. I'm so excited.
So last night we did move to the Crackle Barrel parking lot, and we were very bad. We went inside and ate bad things. I feel so bloated.
And have you not noticed since we've started eating better, that food just does not taste very good?
Yes. Yep. But tonight, it's homemade pizza at Mama's house. And by homemade, I mean she's going to go buy a frozen pizza, add some stuff to it.
No, I think she's going to go buy the pizzas that they pre-make at the store.
That was at Savannah.
No, but you know, Publix and almost all the grocery stores have them now.
We'll give you an update. But my mom's version is of homemade, and I love you, Mom, because I know you watch my videos. My mom's version of homemade is somebody else made it. She sprinkled extra cheese on it.
No,
and stuck it in.
She does more than that. She calls it doctoring them up.
Right. So, anyway, we're about to get on the road.
Because you know they never put enough toppings or any of that stuff on them.
Now, for all you who like stats, because people, I'll get a message go, you didn't tell me how long you ran the generator last night. So for those who like...
So we do read the or let me rephrase that. He does read the comments.
But it's emails. You know, my email list, my email address is up above in the about section. But anyway, so at 4 o'clock, I only know this because it wakes me up when it turns on. At 4 o'clock this morning, the generator turned on. Now, we got here last night at 7:30. And so from 7:30 to 4:30. Now, we did not run the generator for air conditioning. We went inside and ate. We opened all the windows. It had cooled down to 70 degrees. Turned on we've got a Max fan.
It got down in the 60s last night.
We have a Max fan, I think.
Max Air fan.
Max Air fan. I've got one in the kitchen and one in the bathroom. Cindy opened them both up and turned them on low. We opened the bedroom window, the bathroom window, living room window, and the 2 windows on either side of the driver's and passenger seat. And it kept it cool, but I guess they used a little more power because we had the ceiling fan going in the bedroom, plus 3
little
clip-on fans. One at the window pulling it in, and then one by each of our head. So it ran from about 4 o'clock to 5:30 for an hour and a half. I turned it on this morning and ran it for about another hour and a half. There is...
for coffee, y'all.
For coffee. 434.3. I think last time it was 432.1. So 2.2 hours total. So we're going to hit the road. Lincoln Drive Dash. Look at this short travel day. 144 miles. 2 hours and 14 minutes. So we know that's going to be about 3 hours, maybe 3 hours and 15 minutes when we stop for gas. And then Garmin says 145 miles. So they're just a mile apart.
But what did the directions for the RV park say?
Said, do not follow your GPS. It's stupid. So once we get off at exit 8, going to Hilton Head, Cindy will pull out the email and get us there.
Exactly.
Take the next right toward Travel Center Boulevard, then turn left onto Travel Center Boulevard.
Are you going to try to go out this one or the one up there?
That one's tighter.
I just didn't know if you wanted to do all that twisting and turning.
Anything coming?
No.
Turn left onto Travel Center Boulevard, then turn left onto Pine Hill Road.
And the sun's out. I thought it was going to be cloudy today.
It felt that way when we got up. And I did not go get a Chick-fil-A biscuit.
US
That's
319
just so
south.
out of the diet.
Well, and we've just...
Uh-oh. We have to go right. Another one of those situations where
Oh, are you kidding me?
we can't turn back towards the interstate.
So we may have to turn around in that gas
Take the next
station
right
that
onto
looks
US
like there's
319
fire.
south, US 441 south, then make a U-turn at New
It
Pine
does
Hill
look like
Road.
there's a fire, doesn't it?
Well, I think they're just burning brush
Make a U-turn
in the
at
woods
New Pine Hill
over
Road,
there.
then use the right lane to take the ramp to Savannah.
Yeah, you can just...
So, funny story this morning. I took Chance. I have not been doing my exercise because we've just been travel, visiting. So Chance and I got up about 6:15 this morning. We let Cindy sleep till 8. But so that road that we were parked on is a dead end. There's like 3 hotels and some restaurants and stuff. So one of the businesses is a Longhorn Steakhouse. And so we're walking, and there's like a Cisco truck, but it's not a Cisco truck, it's some other brand there, and they were unloading all the food for the Longhorns. So Chance and I walked by.
Why is he turning towards you?
I guess to get out.
Well,
So Chance
I would have thought he would go
walked by. Not everybody worries about how Cindy would do it. So Chance and I walked up to the driver of the truck, and I said, wow, because he's got 2 pallets of food stacked outside of the door to the restaurant, and his truck is the only thing there. And so I asked him, I said, what's going on? I said, I'm just curious. He goes, up. The manager didn't show up this morning.
Turn right onto US
I said, so you're just going to leave? And it's like steaks and, I mean, just frozen food and cold food. And
to take the ramp to Savannah.
I said, so you're just going to leave that there? He goes, my job is to deliver it. My job is not to worry about the person that works at Longhorns. So you know that manager, unless he showed up shortly, is in big trouble, because he wasn't there to put so they could open the door. So now he's going to have to hand carry all those boxes in there and get them in the freezer if the food's still any good by the time he gets there, or whoever's job it was. But I was like, oh my gosh, somebody's going to be unemployed today.
That's not a good way to start a Monday.
No. So we're not eating at that Longhorns. We are headed down the road.
Get back on 16.
Continue on I-16 east.
So we were just noticing all the downed trees. Here comes some up here on the right that are laying on the side of the highway. Back there a little ways, there
Look at
was...
the billboards. Just got stuff hanging off of
Oh, yeah. So this area must have got hit by the hurricane. And there was a truck.
A tree truck.
A tree truck on the side of the road. See, there's one that's uprooted. Cleaning all this up. They had already come along and gotten it off of the highway, but now they've come back and they're trying to get these trees
5 more
that
down
fell.
trees. A bunch of it.
You know, but they first got it all cut off the highway, and here's another one that's down. It's by the roots. So there's a lot of cleanup here.
Right. And I'm sure this is from Helene. Right?
Yeah, I'm sure it is from Helene.
Because Milton didn't come visit South Carolina.
Right. And here's
Or
some more.
Georgia. We're in Georgia still.
We're in Georgia. My
phenomenal.
goodness. There's another tree.
So anyway,
That one snapped off.
yeah. Oh, look,
There's
all
more.
this is just, you can see where they had to come and cut.
Wow.
Look at it here in the middle. It's at the top of a tree from somewhere. There's no trees in the middle.
I'm just showing all this on the side of the road.
And here comes one that's
I
still
hope they can
partially in
see
the
it.
road.
Yeah. That's in the emergency lane. Yeah, that's a mess.
And that's nothing compared to the areas that really got hit.
And
North Carolina.
Asheville. Just thought we'd share that.
So we're starting to pass these work crews that are cutting up trees and cleaning the debris. See, there's, I don't know if y'all can see that way up there. Here's some right here. They've got piles of debris on the side of the road. Here's cops up here slowing down. It's amazing the amount of debris. Here's a work crew that's on this ramp. They've got all kind of big heavy equipment. I know it's kind of hard to see, but it's
Because the GoPro makes it look so far away.
right. Maybe there's, I doubt there's any more up here because that's where the cop was at the beginning of it. But there is so much work to be done.
Well, there's so many trees down.
I
Like
can't
that
imagine
pile
what-
on the side of the road. That one tree was up by the roots.
I can't imagine what this looked like
Right after the storm,
right
because
after the
there,
storm.
look at all these tree limbs on the side of the road. And those had to have been big trees that were laying across the road. I mean, this road was a mess.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get some still photos, but the sun was not at a good angle for me. But maybe y'all can see some of these down trees. And some of them are snapped off, some of them are just fell over by the roots. I mean, this place is a mess. Alrighty, we've had good traffic so far.
It's been a wonderful driving day.
So,
We're looking for 157B Florence.
okay, watch out for this barrier.
We're getting on I-95. It says we're 38 miles from our destination. This day's gone so quick. We're gonna stop at the South Carolina Welcome Center.
You gotta slow way down.
I am going 32 miles an hour with my foot on the brake.
Okay, I'm just making a statement.
Use the left lane to take the ramp to I-95.
We're gonna stop by the Welcome Center, let Chance go for a walk. We're a little early for check-in. I think this resort's pretty strict. And when you're on Hilton Head Island or the area, they're all resorts. There's no regular campgrounds. Alright, Mr. Truck.
What is
Use
it?
the left lane to take the ramp to I-95 north.
And then we're going to stop and get gas, fill up right before we get to the campground.
Is the hope.
The
We'll
plan.
see how tight the gas stations are. But yeah, we're just kind of taking our
Yeah,
time.
95 has got some traffic on it.
95 always has traffic on it, so I expected 95 to have traffic. I wasn't quite expecting all of the road construction, but That's pretty typical.
Georgia's been really working all the Georgia roads we've been on. They're really improving. So maybe they're actually spending their road tax money on roads.
That's one of Alex's pet peeves, in case you can't tell.
Well, I mean, there's tax on every gallon of gas. We go through a lot of gas in this, and I would like to drive on decent roads.
No, I understand.
Especially since it's tearing my house up. Going to Montana, and we still haven't gotten it fixed because I can't find anybody. You got to take the whole wall out. The whole track system for the door fell. We've got a door we can't close because the roads
wore. It's a pocket door.
Yeah, the roads beat it up, and we're going over all these bumps and doing all this, and the door just pulled it straight loose. All the stress. I mean, it's a mini tornado or hurricane or earthquake or whatever you want to, every time you're driving them down the road. But they don't have to be that bad. Georgia's doing a great job. What's their Governor Kemp? Is that his name?
I don't know.
Well, whoever the governor is of Georgia, keep it up. And we go to South Carolina, our old home state. They are fighting over. They're trying to use the road money to get votes, and so everybody's fighting to get all the get roads done in their district. And they're not doing anything. They've got millions of dollars just sitting there. So we're going to stop at the exit in South Carolina for the
Welcome Center.
Yes.
All right. We've got more military vehicles on the side of the.
I'm a broke military. Can I get over?
No, a car's coming up quick.
Now, if I remember correctly, the sign is in the middle of the road.
Alright, so we're crossing the Savannah River. Right here. Almost to South Carolina.
Wow, the river's up.
Yeah, it is.
Got the alert, welcome to South Carolina. See the flags flying?
Yep.
So you got two. You got your regular South Carolina sign out your window.
Alright.
I'm talking to Cindy like she's blind. Henry
Do my best.
We used to go to church with Henry. He's
Yes,
the governor.
we did. And our children used to play basketball with their kids.
And then here's the beautiful archway as you go into the state.
Archway, gateway.
Gateway, and the Palmetto flag, and we are back in our home state. So
whoop, whoop.
Prepare for the roads to be crappy and us to get jiggled all to death.
I-95, what, 8 miles to the exit?
Yep.
We're headed to the Welcome Center, and we'll bring you back. Alright, we're coming up on the Welcome Center rest area. Chance says, please take me outside.
Well, you know, they built this Welcome Center to welcome us home every time we came back to South Carolina. Yes. And if y'all hear people's voices in the background, you've seen Mickey and Dwayne on several of our videos. Which way is trucks and RV?
I'm thinking to the right.
To the right?
Because there's cars on the left. Yeah, all other vehicles. There's your sign.
There's my sign.
Man, I knew y'all were very important people, but I didn't realize.
Yeah, they built an entire welcome center to welcome us home.
Well, that said buses, and this says other vehicles. That's weird.
So we're not a bus.
But we're not a other.
Well, we're an RV, but that's where we should have been. Dadgummit. You know what? I bet there's parking here too. There's other vehicle parking here.
Hey.
There is.
Oh, there is. Thank goodness.
Hey, can you say shit again on the video?
Oh, goodness.
That was funny. Cindy got a potty mouth, that's for sure.
I'm gonna have to start rating your videos.
Right?
gonna be NC-17.
Yeah. All right, Cindy, what'd you do?
We went in the visitor center, and I know y'all are thinking, oh, that's stupid. Y'all are from there. Why'd you go in the visitor center? Well,
We've never been to Dillon.
where we're going to be work camping this winter, we've never really spent much time in that area. We've always driven through that area to get to something else.
Myrtle Beach.
Since we're going to be there for a while, I wanted to find out where the trails were in the area, because I would like to still try to do some hiking. And just to find out what there was to do and see in the area. The lady inside the visitor center was very helpful and very nice. So we're excited. Well, I'm hopefully going to find lots of stuff for us to do.
And to show y'all.
Yes. And like I was telling the lady in the visitor center, when we live in an area, we don't explore the area like a visitor does. So.
And now we're visitors.
True. Technically. So, I try to explore the area where you are. You take it for granted because you're there all the time. Explore it. See what there is to see. There's a lot more there than you think. Onward to
Hilton Head.
Hilton Head
Bluffton.
National
RV
Resort.
And golf course.
Yeah, but we don't golf. So.
It's still there.
We are gonna stop at exit 5 just to see if we can get in and out of that gas station. We've got plenty of gas, right, babe?
We're just above a half a tank.
Okay, so this is technically when he usually likes to fill up, but we're not that far from where we're going, so it won't be the end of the world if we don't. So we're gonna try this pilot at exit 5.
In 600 feet,
See
left onto I-95 North.
if we can get gas there. If we can, we'll fill up.
Here's people picking up debris from the hurricane.
If not, we'll get off on exit 8, which is where we need to get off anyway, to go to the RV park and see if there
Oh, wow.
is
Exit 5.
a gas station there. Oh wow, we literally got off and got on and are getting back off.
What's the name of the station?
It was a Love's, but it looks like there's several stations here, so maybe we'll get lucky.
In 600 feet, turn
I think
left onto
that's what
frontage
it
road.
is. Yes, Love's.
I wonder which direction it is.
Turn left onto frontage road.
It just says Pilot, Parkers, and QT.
Well, maybe it's a pilot. And that was to the right, right?
To the left. I think.
Well, you
The
go
sign's
that.
up here.
Yeah,
The
but
sign, yeah, but the sign's up here to tell me which way to go.
okay.
Pilot is 0.1
Head
miles.
southwest.
Well,
toward
there's an
frontage road.
RV at the QT over there.
In 300 feet, slight right onto
So-
US 17 North ramp to US 321, Hardyville.
We know that's an
Slight right onto the
option.
US 17 North ramp.
And that's a do not enter.
Yeah, so you're right. You have to go up here and make a right or a left. The QT and the pilot are both to the left.
Okay. We'll try the Pilot first because I've got it signed up for their discount rewards. I get 10 cents off the rest of this month.
Oh, wow. Look at that truck. That's ridiculous.
What?
He didn't want to wait in line, so he went off into the emergency lane to get around all the trucks.
Huh.
Impatient?
Much?
Comes a truck.
And he moved over to our lane.
No, he was in our lane and he moved over.
Continue
All
on
right,
US
so we're
17
gonna
south for 4
take a
miles.
look at the pilot.
Pilot looks
Oh,
good.
it does. It has two. Okay. And if we can get this end pump, that would be awesome. All right, I got to get out and direct.
All right, we paid $2.75 a gallon, 35.5 gallons for $98. Time to add the stay bill, and then we'll be back on the road.
Gassed up and ready to go. And Alec's already done this turn once today. He had to go round and around and around we go to get lined up to the gas pump, but that's okay.
Because the entrance we came in was at the wrong angle to get to the pump.
Well, actually we came in the truck entrance, not the auto RV entrance.
Take the
But
next
we
right
saw
onto Boardwalk
that
Lane, then
in
turn left onto
lane
White Hardy Boulevard.
Open.
Open,
Take the next
and
left onto White Hardy Boulevard,
from the
then
angle
slight
we
right
just
onto
couldn't
the
get
I-95
to it.
North ramp.
so he circled around and we got to it fine.
Cindy blocked the pump for me.
Well, I stood out there talking to people, so.
The QT would have been fine too,
Yes.
but I saved 10 cents a gallon at Flying
Right
J.
onto the I-95 North ramp.
So if y'all saw the videos of the RV trip from Texas
In a quarter
to
mile, merge onto I-95 North.
Montana, that whole playlist, you'll see that I had a Camping World, Flying J, Good Sam's discount card, and it quit working at all the pumps. Well, evidently they were transitioning from the discount program they have with Good Sam's to doing their own. So what, 2 travel days ago, I went inside and explained that to me, and they gave me a card, and now instead of saving 5 cents a gallon with Good Sam's, I'm saving 10 cents a gallon with the Flying J reward program.
Oh, wow, that's significant.
So I've got the 10 cent off at Love's program and the 10 cent off at Flying J Pilot and the 1.9, which if y'all saw from a couple of videos ago. And so now we can save gas at both of our main truck stops we use.
We're back on 95, just have a few more exits to go before we get off to go to the RV
2
park.
miles, take exit 8 for US 278 East.
And it doesn't look like this part of 95 has down trees and stuff like Highway 16 in Georgia did.
Well, it looks like there was a lot of trash and debris,
But not actual down
but not
trees.
actual down trees,
We've
unless
seen
they've
two
already gotten
crews.
it up.
We've seen two crews picking up just
Trash.
random debris and trash. State crews, not Department of Corrections. All right, here's exit 8.
Oh my gosh. On off, on off.
I think it's funny.
But I'm
Yep.
glad we're full of gas.
Yep. Yesterday or this morning, some lady said, "I just found your channel. Y'all are funny, but I'm having a hard time watching because your wife reminds me of Roseanne Barr." Like from
What?
Yes. I'm going like, well, thank you for watching, but I've never had anybody say that she sounds like Roseanne. But I wish you had her money.
Oh my goodness. I might need to change something.
US 278 East.
Y'all would be shocked at some of the stuff people put in comments, though.
Exit 8.
Hilton Head,
Take
Buford.
exit 8, then take the US 278 East ramp.
What a short day.
That's a nice feeling, isn't it?
Yes. And then I think our last day will be like 200 miles or 220, and then we'll be parked for a couple of months.
Yeah.
I'll be tearing the road up in the
Take
Jeep.
the US 278 East ramp.
Now I'm curious, we could have done that one. In Mark. Would have been an easy
Continue on
stop,
US
even though it's a
278
single
East
pump.
for 6 miles.
Yeah, they are angled good. That
Yeah,
Exxon
Exxon,
you
we
could not have done.
No.
Enmart looks new. I don't remember that
That was
one.
used to be a local station. And in the Circle K, there's no way.
Yeah, that'd have been. Yeah, they've only got one pump too. That'd have been tight.
Next stop, Hilton Head Island National RV Resort.
Whoop whoop! Bring you back. We're getting really close to the RV park, but I think it's funny that on your reservation confirmation that they tell you not to follow your GPS. So I guess Google's wrong
Yep.
here too.
Oh, look, it's on the same road as the Tanger where I can go get me a new pair of Skechers.
There
and you
you
can look for
go.
a dress for the wedding.
That's right. Awesome. So we were following the directions, and they were very good directions, and it was easy to get here.
The GPSs didn't like it.
Yeah, the GPSs didn't like it, but they did give good directions, which has not always been the case in the past.
No.
So I was very happy about that. So is this where?
It says to keep
Yeah,
focused.
RV Resort.
Turn here?
I don't know.
No, it says to...
Up, go straight. Sorry. Here I go again, put my 2 cents worth in. I'm gonna get us lost.
That's storage back there.
I saw a sign with the resort's name on it and got excited. Now this is one thing I do like about Hilton Head is they have all these bike paths. They have a lot of them.
Yeah.
It's very nice. We had 2 bikes we could ride on them. There's the golf course.
Take the next right onto Hilton.
This
Flash
is it.
up right on the... Shoot! Line the camera right up on the blackwood thing. Or
I'm sorry.
metal thing.
I'm sorry. I'm pretty sure. RV
Take the
Resort
next
to the
right,
right.
then turn left.
I want to go to the clubhouse, golf clubhouse. Nice entrance.
See, that's what happens when I start the camera too early. And everybody is trying to check in. So this is gonna take a minute, but that's okay because we're not in a hurry.
Yeah, I'll wait for some of them to clear out.
So they're all lined up to check in.
I'm looking at all these high dollar Integra Anthems. There's a diesel Tiffin Breeze, an American Coach. There's a Cornerstone over there. There's a Dutch Star next to us. All of them are waxed and shiny. We've just done the trek all the way down from Montana. Our coach is disgustingly dirty. So I'm gonna have to do something about that when we get settled. That guy was looking at me. That guy right there was looking at me like, you don't take care of your stuff or something.
I don't know if y'all can see this kitty up in the window of his coach. Almost looks like a little leopard.
It's okay, Puma. We still love you. Mama's looking at other cats.
Everybody showed up at the same time to check in, and they're having a big motor coach rally this weekend.
And they're all washed and waxed.
Yes, all washed and waxed to impress.
But not us road warriors. We use ours.
We don't have a weekender, so. And they haven't traveled from Montana to get here, so, you know. All right, and all sites get guided here, or they call it valeted.
This is what I did in West Yellowstone and many other places.
I just find it interesting that they call it valeted.
We may have to do that in Dillon.
But to me, valet means you get out and they park it for you. This is being guided or escorted.
Wow, this is pretty.
To your side. Oh, yes.
I hope so for what we paid. Look at that convertible.
For sure. They are here to impress. They're not.
We're between Tiffin and Integra.
And they're not unlike our dirty coach. But they didn't come from Montana either. Alright, we're here.
Alright, so it's the next day. Did not film last night after we arrived. We went straight to my parents' house. Had a great time. The pizza was delicious. We got to see my Aunt Buff, my Aunt Jan, my mom and dad were there. My sister stopped by with her 2 kids. We didn't get home till late. I got up this morning, got a long hot shower. We're hooked up to sewer here instead of taking those military showers. So we spent, I think it was $96 on gas on this day of travel, and we only went 146 miles. So we're glad to be here. We'll be here for 3 days, and then we're headed up to our work camping job at, I-95 Midpoint RV Park up in Sellers, South Carolina. We'll be there for the winter, and I'll try to do a review of this park tomorrow, and we'll see you down the road.